You know, when I'm driving is probably my most analytical time. I think it's when you kind of shut your brain off and your subconscious takes over. And actually that's probably my best development time is just driving and letting the thoughts flow. And I probably have come up with more creations during that time going to and from fishing than during any fishing. You know, I like to remember the beginning days. You know, obviously Jim Vincent with his entrepreneurial personality, who also was a great fly fisherman. I came into it with a fly fishing background. Simon Gosworth was in there early on with fly fishing background, and between the three of us and some input from some outside people, that's where our development came from. And it was, at that time, it was really great because I had my hands in everything, you know, marketing, sales, production, development. You know, anytime you start a new company, there's a lot of hardships that come with it. But, you know, I wouldn't give up anything for the time, almost 20 years that I have in it now. My name is Marlin Roush. I'm the fly line developer and OEM development for RIO Products. We fished a small stream today in Idaho, and, you know, it's not what anybody is going to come to Idaho to fish. But I grew up in Pennsylvania, and actually I started my fly fishing time when I was in college, which was in the mountains of Pennsylvania. And obviously there it's a lot of small brook trout streams. And so this particular stream just takes me back to those days. And as one gets older, one reminisces even more. So it's just a good feeling to be there. Because I grew up back east, I really enjoy brook trout, and it's one of the few places I can catch brook trout. And it's about the aesthetics and just the challenge of doing it. You know, satisfaction doesn't have to come from the biggest fish. Satisfaction comes from doing a job well. Winds blow as they please. Under God's great sky, we ask for reasons why we're all bound to have days like these. Dear Holly, can you... New light line really works well for dry fly fishing and light nymph fishing. It's just pleasant to cast, accurate, and, you know, using the softer rods you know, increases one accuracy. And in fishing the streams like we did today, as you see, accuracy is important. That light line will do everything I need it to do. You know, I continue to fly fish because, again, I've talked before about it being my getaway, and it's one of the ways that resurrects me. And it doesn't seem to matter how many times I do it. I keep being drawn back to it because it's just such a great accomplishment for me.